Good morning, everyone. Good afternoon or good evening for all the participants here. First, I would like to say thank you so much for this great opportunity that has given to me. It's my great pleasure to welcome all of you in this agenda, the second International Conference on English Language Teaching. My name is Roslina Hasibuan. I'm from Indonesia. I am a magister student on English department. Well, here I'm going to present my paper with title A Case Study Exploring Students' Experiences of English Course Through Group Discussions on Online Learning. So let's get started. Here are the introductions. There are three outline here. The first one about teaching English and group discussions and online learning. So first is about teaching English. As we know that English is a crucial language because English is a universal language that people use as a communication tools between people from different countries in the world. Therefore, it is necessary to learn English. According to the British Council 2020, about 2 billion people in the world will be studying English. And in Indonesia itself, English is the only mandatory foreign language subject for Indonesia students from the secondary up to university level. So students in Indonesia learning English since they in secondary up to university level. So if we talk about learning and learning process, we need the right method to make our learning process is going well. Of course, if we talk about method in teaching, there are many methods that can be used in learning process. One of the method is discussions. As we know that discussion method, it's really popular method. Uh, the discussions method, it's really popular. It's proof from many researchers have done this research. The first one is, according to Kent and Greg, is group discussions is a cooperative learning which gives more opportunity to students in gathering their ideas, experience, knowledge, and actualizing. And group work is beneficial because it enables learners to develop higher order and critical thinking skill as well as to build knowledge and meaning. However, other researchers have reported that online group work may be perceived by students as more challenging than group work in face-to-face setting. So I underline here online group work here, as we know that since coronavirus attacked all country in this world, uh, about a few years ago in 2020, after the coronavirus have attacked, all educational institute in all country totally changed. So from offline learning to be online learning. So to face the pandemic, all education system changed their rule from offline meetings to online platform. So in Indonesia itself, uh, people mostly use virtual meeting from these apps, Zoom and Google Meeting. So from the background above, I want to do my research about a case study exploring students' experience of English course through group discussions on online learning. So the purpose of this study was to investigate the perceptions and experiences of students engaging in online group discussion to explore its benefits and challenges. So there are three research questions here. The first is how the students' perceptions of online group work. And the second is what factors of online group work do students recognize as a challenging and beneficial in learning process? And how do students experience learning English through online group work? So this is the research method. A qualitative method design was used to answer the research questions, and participants here, students at university in Indonesia. There are 10 students participated, and I took three from 10 to do follow-up interview. This is students of fashion design, and they are in third semester. And then data collection, surveys, and interviews. And data analysis is qualitative data were organized according to the participant responses to each interview questions. Researchers code the interview transcript individually and then compare their codings in order to identify themes that will inform the initial research questions. So here we go to findings. You can see this is the finding. So about 85% students unsatisfied with online group work and only 15 students satisfied. So the participants who were dissatisfied with group work, online group work, struggle with communications. For example, when researchers asked participants on survey that how comfortable they felt with other members, the participants answered that they felt uncomfortable. And then this is the other findings, challenges in group discussions in online learning. This is the finding is misunderstanding among members, perceived lack of sense of responsibility, and then lack of time management. And this is the benefit, receiving other group and instructors from feedback. So this is the discussions. The first one is about misunderstanding among members. The communication barriers reported by participants in this study. So it's reflected in the literature online learning. Kim, 2005, found that the difficulty of communications among peers is a major challenge due to the absence of face-to-face contact among the students in online settings. And then next, perceived lack of sense of responsibility. Many scholars have investigated a lack of community in online learning. So due to the properties of the medium, online groups may go through delayed group development stage, taking longer to develop social relationships. And then lack of time management. This also, scholars have indicated that time management can be a challenge. For example, from this research, previous research, they suggest that group need to know up from how much time a collaborative activity will take, and each group members need to commit to that time. So this is the conclusions. First, there is a need to work with learner to assist them with the difficult of communications presented by online environment. And second, there is a need to work with learner to assist them with building familiarity and establishing community in online context. And the third, there is a need for effective instructional design in online courses. To better facilitate group work, the design should focus on the technological, tasks, and social dimensions that impact the group development process. And finally, online instructors need to adapt their teaching method to better support students' growth. So that's all my paper. Thank you for your kind attention. Okay.